What is up, my rebels? Today we're going to be talking about the results of Flow's 8-man 150 pounds bracket and our recap of some of the most important matches. Let's go right into the video. First off, in the quarterfinals, first match, Budgering Punia versus Pat Lugo, ended up with Budgering getting a 6-1 win. Pretty dominating performance, tough draw for Lugo, as the announcer said as well. Going up against the #1 seed, and you just came out of your high school or college season maybe like 3-4 months ago. But he wrestled decent considering that it was just a great wrestler that Budgering is. In the other quarterfinal, James Green, Bryce Meredith. Green ended up getting a tech in 4 minutes after Meredith was looking at the score or something like that, and then ended up getting taken down, lifted for 4 off the mat. Ended up getting the tech right there, and then Astronaut ended up beating Henderson, and big upset with Pantinello. He was losing 3-4 to Jo, but then near the end of the match, somehow got to the leg, got up on a single, almost had the takedown, but got the push out, gave him the criteria 4-4, and ended up winning the match in a huge upset. And then in the first semifinal, Budgering versus Anthony Astronaut. So pretty good wrestling by Budgering. No scores after the first minute, but Astronaut got put on the shot clock. Budgering ended up getting a point for that, and then getting a push out as well. And then near the end of the period, I think he had an arm drag, a few chases, and ended up pushing him out again. I think it was around 3-0 at the break, and then after that, I really started exploiting Astronaut and finding his weaknesses, which was that underhook. Started doing some more throw bys, and then ended up getting like a throw by in type of a quad pod position where he was behind Astronaut, and then ended up taking him backwards 4-4. And then I think got one more takedown there, and just had some really good defense until the end of the match, where he won 9-0. In the second semifinal, Alec Pantinello versus James Green. Green, it's not his usual weight class at 150 pounds. He's usually at 70 kgs. He's dropping down, I don't know, maybe like 10 pounds, something like that. But pretty good matchup. Green ended up scoring. I think Pantinello tried to get like a spinning arm drag or like a head throw takedown, something like that. Ended up missing and made a case for slippage, but he wasn't really slipping. So Green ended up going 2 up from there, and then Pantinello tried to get a push out, ended up getting that, so it was 2-1 at the break. And then just Green, just a great takedown, making him go up 4-1. Pantinello responded with a push out again, but just wasn't able to get enough going. It was 4-2 by the end of the match in Green's favor. And then the third place match, Pantinello versus Astronaut. Really just all Pantinello in this matchup. I think he got a push out, so I got a double, almost got a turn by the end of the break. It's like 4-0 at the end of the break. Astronaut really couldn't get anything going again, maybe because it was his first time wrestling freestyle in a while, but in the second period, or after the break, whatever you want to say, I ended up getting another takedown. I ended up getting a gut wrench as well, and then I think it finished off the match going 8-1 with Astronaut scoring 1 point when Pantinello was on the shot clock. In the finals, Budgering versus James Green. Both the 1 and 2 guys in this tournament, the most experienced guys in this tournament. So started off Budgering. Green actually took a double leg shot on Budgering, but then he got into a front headlock position, and then did kind of like a gator roll type of thing. Ended up scoring 2 for exposure off of that. But then Green countered with a clean, I think it was a single leg takedown, and then a huge like lifting double. Only ended up scoring 2 somehow, but almost got a leg lace, which would have changed the whole match. But good defense by Budgering there. So it was 4-2 in maybe the last few seconds of the first period, and then Budgering ended up getting a quick go behind to tie it up 4-4 by the break. Then after the break, I think Green shot in again. Budgering got to that front headlock position. This time went behind to score 2, so 6-4 at that point. And then got a trap arm to make it 8-4. Then after that, just great defense by Budgering, just forcing a lot of stalemates, and with really good leg defense. He always just lifts up that opponent's ankle, and it really is hard to get out of. So great defense right there by Budgering. Ended up winning that match and winning the whole tournament. Ended off with Budgering winning the 25K, getting first. James Green taking second with 15K. Pantinello getting third, 10K, and then Astronaut getting fourth with 5K. That's gonna wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and sub for more wrestling content like this. Peace.